Hi friends, thanks so much for coming by my channel. My name is Candy and this is my first Plan With Me video. The reason I'm doing a Plan With Me is just because I needed to set it up and I already filmed my weekly check-in, so I said why don't I just pop on here and do this with you guys, have a little chitty chat. I am posting this on Tuesday even though I'm doing it beforehand, but so we'll call it Talkative Tuesday. So these are just little stickers I have. I have them on my Etsy shop. I don't, like I said in a previous video, I'm not really going to be selling these anymore. I enjoy making it for myself. When I was trying to sell it, I just stopped using my planner. I stopped using them for the right reasons. So I'm going to continue doing my printable, trackable trackers that you see on my weekly singing fun videos. But anyway, so I'm just kind of doing this for myself, and I did something a little different for myself. Is I'm printing the goals and things I want to do. Oh my goodness, that was so crooked. On here versus doing it on just writing it in. I can't stand my handwriting. So I thought maybe if I had it printed and checking off boxes, I'd be more inclined to do this. So these are just little reminders for me of things I want to accomplish that day. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And right now it's such a hot day here. And one thing I was thinking about, I was talking to some friends the other day. We had a little picnic for our church, and my kids are older. My kids are 12, almost 13. That's why I had to think for a second. Almost 13 and 14. And we were at a little park, and it was kind of cute because my kids were running around. I mean, granted, they were trying to fight each other in a playful way, sort of, but they were just running around with each other. And I was talking to the mom about how, you know, parks are just a great way to take kids just to play right now, just to socialize if you're comfortable with that, out, you know, in the open, and just enjoying nature. But I know sometimes kids can get bored with it. We were just talking about different activities, and I had a couple suggestions, and she appreciated me sharing, so I just thought I'd pop on here and share some things with you guys. I worked at a daycare for 5 years, where I worked from between 1-year-olds to kindergarten prep. Kindergarten prep was always my favorite. I love that age group. So a couple ideas I had that I shared with her. One being, one of her kids loves colors, like she always wears pink, so I said, and she's trying to incorporate more colors. So I shared, what about if you have a color day, where you just dedicate everything to that color? Meaning, like, if the little girl's favorite color is pink, I said, so that day she wears all pink. You have a pink snack. You look for pink items. You bring one pink toy to the park, or, you know, one pink object. And then I said, just to incorporate a different day, say, okay, today's pink. We got to do colors of the rainbow, or, you know, different colors. What color should we do next time? And giving the child the opportunity to choose something, and then, you know, that day dedicating it towards that. And that also is a challenge for a parent, but, you know, Google's amazing with finding information about things, especially snacks. Like pink snacks is a little challenging, but watermelon can be considered pink, or strawberries, even though I know it's more red, but when you bite it, it's pink. So just working with that. So then we were talking about that, and then I mentioned one of my favorite things to do with my kids was like a scavenger hunt. So I said, you know, when you go to a park, or if you go on a little hike, because hiking's really big in the area I live, I talked about, you know, have a list of things. And since her daughter, you know, they're working on colors, one, but having colors, like, you know, have the colors of the rainbow, and then say, okay, what's one red thing we see while we're out, you know, and go down the list. Or you can challenge your kids to find a certain item of a color, like if it's fall time, you know, find an orange leaf, things like that. So just incorporating colors to their hikes, and working on it as well. I know she said she was doing that with her younger child. And I always say that bringing things to the park is a good idea. So if you have chalk, if you're able to get chalk, which is very cheap at the dollar store, take your chalk, you know, decorate the sidewalks. Encourage your child to, you know, work on their shapes, and if they're a little bit older, tell them to write a nice message for someone to read. I remember when things were happening in the world and we were walking a lot more just to have something to do, that I loved seeing little kids' artworks and nice, kind messages. I remember going by one person's house, and I knew the mom, and she had her kids write special things to the kids, like on the sidewalk, like, "You are amazing," or "I hope you have a wonderful day," to complete strangers. And, you know, they never know who reads it, but for somebody, it just might brighten their day just to see some kind message out there. There's so much negativity in the world, you know, we need to spread more kindness. So encouraging your kids, you know, if it's allowed. In most public parks, I don't think mine, but of course, always find out before you know, decorate people's sidewalks. But, you know, doing that, bubbles is always amazing. You know, what kid doesn't? I mean, my kids are a little bit older. I mean, granted, when they're playing with the younger kids, but they'll play with their little nieces and nephews with the bubbles, or they'll be the ones to, you know, blow the bubbles for them. And it's just a fun bonding and gets the kids out and running. Also, I was talking to her. Oh, I'm short one. I'm short a morning routine. I'll have to print off more, but that's okay. And this one's so crooked. Who else does this? I always make my sticker so crooked. So another idea when you're out and about. Sorry, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Bless those that can. I cannot. All right. Another idea out and about, especially just saving money and things, is use what you have at your house. So if you're going on a walk and you want to have like a little snack for your kids, you know, have them make a little trail mix bag. And with this, I love doing, because I would use things like cereal that was almost gone that needed to be eaten up, or, you know, the last little bit of the goldfish, or, you know, a couple marshmallows in there, chocolate chips, something, or M&M's, something, a treat that they might like. But letting them have that, throw some raisins in there too, you know, or craisins. But having that little snack for the kids available if they want to, you know, have a walk and eat a little something, you know, it's fun for them. I'm going to put my last one on because I need to print more of these, and I'll do that. I love this tie-dye too. It's just so bright and colorful. Right now in our area, it's so dry, so it's just nice to see some bright colors. But I would also say, let's do, and this I totally cheated, guys. I just kind of did not even cut it out on a sheet thing. I just put it all on one sheet. I want blue. Blue's my favorite color. Now I'll do this one. I already pulled it off. It's kind of a blue-purple. I lost my train of thought. I can't remember. I was just thinking. I just lost my train of thought. I just thought with chalk also, have hopscotch. We did that one out front of our house, and I remember seeing people walk and just doing the hopscotch while they were walking, all the different ages, and just laughing at it. You know, it's just simple things like that, but it's something that kids can enjoy, and exercise for the kids while they're outside, or even for grown-ups while they're outside. I always say going for walks is just a great thing because it's just good for you and your kids. Oh, I have one. And I do this actually with my younger son. We found and again, you can just Google this. It was like, ask your kids 100 questions. And I've done this with them often, but it's a, you know, just walking, talking activity, but it's, you have all these questions you ask kids, and then they'll be like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite movie? If they're a little bit older, it's a little more in depth about, you know, what's something from elementary school, a memory that you remember, just to engage in a conversation with your kids. I do that with him often, just trying to go out walking. He also does Pokemon Go, and we'll do that on a walk together. Whoopsie. Our rule for that is if you do that, that's fine. You know, you just have to be out walking. And I prefer him to be with me or grown up or somebody, just to make sure. He's very good and responsible with not going in the roads and things, but still, just to make sure he's alert of his surroundings. But just doing little walks and talks are always good, and yeah, that's just, thank you for stickering up my little planner with me. I do this often. Oh, forgot one. I knew I was going to forget one. I do this often just because it helps me have something colorful to look at. I enjoy it more. I want to use it more. So now that I've done this, I will fill it out for the week. Oh, I tore that one. And yeah, hopefully I can check off some boxes, meet my goals of my morning routines and my workouts. And it's 100 degrees today, so I doubt I will do any of like my 4-mile walk or run today because I don't want to. It's too hot. But thanks for letting me share just a couple of ideas I have. Please comment below if you have any ideas for, outdoor activities, especially if they're free, or, just something you like to do with your kids or loved ones out and about that doesn't cost money, because right now we're all trying to save our pennies to get from here to there. So I hope you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you soon.